Hello ladies and gentlemen, the Phantom Game here and welcome back to Borderlands 3. Today we are going to be going to Athenas, but just before we head off, I came back here because I remembered that I had missed the dead claptrap in the Meridian outskirts, so I'll just show you here. Meridian outskirts, this is the drop pod there, and we're just here. So he's just sat in this little pod here, so collect that. Yeah, anyway, so did that, and I'm just gonna make sure that I didn't miss any of the other challenges in the other areas. I didn't think so, so now we can head over to Athenas. Alright, now we're here on Athenas. So it's probably one of my favourite worlds personally, because obviously being a monastery has sort of a tranquil, peaceful feeling. But of course, it's being trashed by the Maliwan Corporation. So.
I'm Maya. Come find me in the market quarter. A battalion of Maliwan troops are trampling my home, and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
One thing I do want to say is I don't like how they made Maya super sarcastic. Nice, she had a bit of sarcasm in the Borderlands 2, but it's a little over the top.
Speaking of which.
This is actually a good map if there's any special events going on and you have to kill enemies to collect a certain object. This is a good place to go because, well, as you can see, there's a whole lot of enemies. Now, I will be trying to do all the challenges as usual. However, I might have to come back later because I'll probably miss something as usual. Alright, I've got the enemies out, so we're gonna go and get the Typhon log that's up here. Got a toilet on the roof, you know, what a nice view I guess. Although, it ruins everyone else's view, so... Now that can be a difficult jump, just gotta time it right and hope the game will let you grapple, because I've had several times where I hit the edge and the game just doesn't let me grapple up, so...
First time I saw Siren was my trip to Athenas, and she was the queen. See, after I found the vault, Atlas paid me a buttload to lead a peace envoy. Later, I found out those bastards had slipped some spies into the envoy to steal Iridian artifacts. Now, I ain't no monk, but for the record, I didn't steal nothing from Athenas.
Okay, just gotta ring the bell. Not sure how that killed him, but okay.
So you're kicking ass with the Raiders. Guess Lilith had to replace me eventually. Ready for some more action?
Maliwan's full of teched out nerds. Let's kick him in the dick.
Thought so. Follow me. We'll meet up with my apprentice. If she hasn't gotten herself killed.
Oh, I wish.
The fragment's sealed inside an Iridian anchor hold. The whole monastery was built around it by monks who think it's sacred. Maybe it is, but right now, it's attracting the wrong kind of attention.
I came back from Pandora to protect this place. That was working out pretty good until Maliwan found us.
Attention, stupid pacifist monks! This is Oppressor Traunt. It's not just a title, oppression is my profession. Athenas is now property of the Maliwan Corporation. No trespassing.
Ugh, that's Traunt. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hold, but let's not rely on his incompetence.
What? That's it?
Now, the one thing I don't like about Athenas is actually how long the map is. And now, that's not generally a bad thing, having a big map, but the problem is as you can see here, that is the only fast travel station in the map, and it literally only is. You'll never be able to discover another one. So if you ever want to come here, if you want to go anywhere on the map, like if you want to go all the way over here, you've got a fast travel there, then run all the way through, and there will be enemies. So if you want to get to like the end, you've got to go all the way through. Of course, the good thing about Borderlands 3 is that if you get to the fast travel, like the respawn point here, the new you, if you leave the game and then come back in, you'll spawn there, which is obviously useful because then you don't have to come all the way back. But if you ever go anywhere else and want to come back, then you've got to go there. It's a little annoying. They could have at least put like one at the very end here, so you'd only have to go like halfway to get there, but never mind. It's pretty nice how this thing is actually still killing the enemies, despite the fact of being quite a low level compared to them, because look, it's only level 13 and it's still killing like level 20 like icebreakers and stuff like that. So this is a ridiculously overpowered weapon, but yeah. Jump into Iron Bear, haven't used him in a while. Now, I do want to say that if you didn't know, although you probably did, but now it's not that uncommon these days. When the game first came out, a lot of people didn't know, but in regards to Iron Bear, if you jumped and then entered him, it would actually speed up the getting into Iron Bear little scene.
Now, look, monks, I know you think I'm doing this because I enjoy terrorizing you, but it's actually to make my big brother proud of me. He's a general, you see, and I got a huge inferiority complex about it. So if I have to burn down your entire monastery to impress him, then so be it, you know? You get it, right? You get it.
Secure the square. Once it's safe, we'll ring the bell of peace so the monks can let us through.
The one thing I don't like is how they're trying to make a story for Traunt. Like the Traunt family is supposed to be like a really common enemy. Captain General, and then there's Captain Haunt for the seasonal event we had a while back, things like that. But no one cares about him at all.
When we're not at war, the bells of peace ring all hours of the day and night. Kind of a nightmare, honestly.
Took a while.
Hiya. Where's the Lulu?
Probably finding trouble.
Finding trouble, or causing it. May the six storms protect you.
Oh, he's right. I should check on my apprentice. Ava, are you still guarding the library?
Maya! Hey! Yes, I am definitely at the library, because you told me to stay there. Here, because it's where I still am. That was a book! Gotta go by!
Keeping Ava in one place is like holding on to Quicksilver. But that's why I took her in. Either she was gonna get herself killed, or maybe I could train her to, you know, survive.
And that's been going well, considering what happened here.
Captain Traunt, surrender the vault key fragment immediately. We're gonna downsize your stupidly serene planet. That means we're gonna blow it up. God, I love this company. Farm and
Yeah, I do enjoy Captain Traunt's threats because he never actually does anything about it. So, you know, kind of pointless. Oh, vault symbol. Cool.
Hell yeah, Vault Hunter! If you'd been around when the invasion started, we just might have held our own. Now ring the bell.
Yeah, because when you were a main character, you were able to kill like thousands of troops, but now you're only a secondary character. You know, you're useless.
I'm
Kind
gonna
of
need
sad,
some
honestly.
iridium to get into the anchor hold. It'll amp up my siren powers.
On an extremely related note, how do you feel about grave robbing?
I've done worse. A lot worse, like, seriously.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery.
I'm not sure that's good.
Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help you out.
Yes,
I've
apparently
never
that's a
actually
common
been
thing.
inside the anchor hold. It's got iridium protections around it, but I think I can get around them. There's a passage in my book of ancient siren techniques. Gonna go grab it, since the library's unprotected, and I'll catch up with you later.
Okie dokie. Now, while I'm here, before I go and kill all them, Chupacabra. And it's dead.
Good farmers and monks can now live without fear, for the Chupacabra is slain. Bloody good kill, Vault Hunter.
I love Hemlock. I'm probably gonna farm Chupacabra in a minute, so... And go back here. Storm brewing. So it's supposed to be a joke, but it's not actually that funny. Hello, old man.
You must come quickly. The holy distillery is infested with rats. This way. Thank the 6 storms, my prayers are answered. I am Brother Mendel of the impending storm, sworn to an oath of non-violence. So, I must beg your assistance with these ferocious rats. You must eradicate them for me. There we are. Now, inside, quickly.
It's kind of funny because they're not allowed to participate in any sort of violence, but drinking like gallons of alcohol is totally okay.
Ah, that's rat gunk. Our distilled spirit should be strong enough to melt such things. Shoot the nearby cask and be rid of that foul infestation. I would handle this myself if it weren't for my oath. Believe it or not, I am forbidden from even slapping a mosquito that bites me. Woe is me for choosing the non-violent path. So, you must slaughter in my stead, all righteous gunslinger.
Yet again, he's not allowed to do any violence himself, but it doesn't stop him from telling others to slaughter hundreds of rats.
Hunt down those foul wretches and rip the still beating hearts from their wretched thoraxes. Disembowel them, my divine murderer. Splay their guts on the ground like intestinal confetti.
Okay, head over here. Boom. See?
That rat liver seems to be perfectly pickled for our purposes.
Makes you wonder what he does with it. Don't think I want to know.
Now that should come in handy once the infestation is cleared out.
I don't know why he has the
I shall
try
make
as a
such
French accent.
experiment with that rat liver. Oui, oui.
disappointing, honestly. Now, I do want to say that while I am going to be playing through the entire game, showing off as much as possible, the takedowns I probably will do, but I can't actually promise that I'll make it through them, because now, thankfully, they've made the takedown in such a way that even single player, it's a little easier, so I should hopefully be able to do it now, especially when I reach the highest level. But I've died a lot, so I'll try, but if I keep dying and I'm not able to complete it, then I'm probably gonna have to leave it there. There are plenty of other people who you can watch do the takedowns, like Jolt's dude, so, you know, if you want to see it, go and watch one of them, because I can almost guarantee they'll be able to do it better than me, so...
Thank the 6 storms you came along when you did. When the Maloan scourge is driven away, we will toast your divine bloodshed. Grab that clapper and ring the bell of inebriation to summon me when you are ready. The reward is in order.
Sweet.
When we monks take the oath of non-violence, we must relinquish all our worldly weapons. They are stored nearby, and I urge you to take whatever you need from our weapon depository, my vivisecting avenger. Then return to me.
There you go. Some liver. And that's probably failed, honestly.
I admit I am conflicted by my part in your unhinged pursuit of violence. Yet, perhaps such transgressions are themselves the will of the storms. You have given me much to ponder, Voltaire, and much to drink. Salut. Truly, this is the happiest of hours. Ah, and I see you've gathered the pickled rat livers I asked for. Très bien, très bien. An additional reward is in order. You see, these pickled rat livers are actually the secret ingredient behind our holy spirits. We keep a flock of rats for this purpose, but they escaped their bonds and started running wild throughout the distillery.
Yeah, well, maybe since you are sworn to no violence, you should do a better job of keeping them in prison then. Now, I do like this gun, it's pretty cool, but it'll probably drop off quite quickly, honestly. Now, we are going to continue on with the main story. I am going to come back and farm Chupacabra, which I'll probably do at the end of the video, so but for now we're going to just continue off with this, and we've got to go meet one of the most annoying characters in Borderlands history, and I say history as you know her and you hate her. It's Ava.
Cool if I take this. Thanks, later. Is this all they got? Oh, hey, I was just out here looting corpses. But wait, you're a vault hunter like Maya used to be? Go on adventures.
I like how they put emphasis on the
Kill bad
used
guys?
to make it look
I
like
get to
nothing.
kill bad guys pretty much all the time. It's great.
Yes! That's so freaking cool, I want to die instantly. I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if Maya assigned me more than
just guarding a dusty-ass library and staring at water for like 100 hours.
Kids, am I right?
Sorry, just really boring around here. So, we're gonna loot this graveyard or what?
She said she's really bored around here,
Nothing, bitch.
but
You got
she doesn't
nothing.
leave or anything like she could, but she decides she wants to work with Maya.
Oh,
It's just,
crap.
she dies, like, and Ava gets all upset, but then blames literally everyone else when it is actually her fault. Which is so annoying, because Maya dies and that sucks enough because she's a really cool character, but the fact that Ava starts blaming like Lilith, you and everyone else and that for making them go there, but the whole point is that if she hadn't stayed behind with Ava and that to talk to her and she'd come in the vault with us to explore it, then she wouldn't have been there when Troy and Tyrene arrive, and then she wouldn't have died, so...
We'll pay him back later. Like, if we're not.
So, it's completely Ava's fault.
But I know a few more places we can try.
And then at the end, Lilith, like, puts her in charge. I mean, what the hell? I do not want to go on Borderlands 4 and be taking orders from Ava. That is the worst.
Traunt here! Again! Why are you statue polishers fighting back? Anyway, I thought you were supposed to be all zen and shit. Stop this rebellion immediately, or I'll reduce your tranquil meditation plan to rebel.
Kill these guys. Follow me. Let's move up. Watch your ass.
Ava's going a little insane.
Where it went down. Reno catches me. You must die, trespasser, she says. Any final requests? So I say, how about one last dance? She narrows her eyes, then nods and takes my hand. I remember her gray hair cut by the moonlight, and how her bone...
I got this one. Ah, it's sticky. Why? Why is it sticky? Oh, monks are so weird.
Maybe it's sticky because there are rats in here. You know.
Ratch! I hate Ratch! Or is it Ratch? Right. They must. Huh. Looks like they ate me already. Maya's gonna need way more than that.
I got 815 bars. That was enough.
Man, I've been dying to get inside that anchor hold ever since I got here. Something about locked doors, man. Makes my palm itch.
Yeah, that's usually a sign. It's not a good one.
Freaking Ratch! Kill it! No mercy! No mercy! It must die!
Thank you.
I like how he says all that, but it's already dead, so... He's getting all scared or nothing.
Let's get this iridium to mine.
I am done playing games, monks. Get ready for some divine judgment from me, Traunt!
Maya wants to have all
I actually found that, when I first heard that scream, I actually laughed for like 5 minutes. The way he screamed Traunt was actually really funny.
Ava,
Says you,
go
Marcus.
protect the grain storerooms. Let the Vault Hunter take care of Malawan.
Got it, Maya. On my way.
And then she
All I
actually
ever do
does.
is
That's
protect
so stupid.
archives or storerooms or sacred whatevers. I'll see you later, Vault Hunter.
Huh. Ava really took a shine to you. Might want to check your pockets. She was a stowaway on one of our seasonal merchant ships. We crossed paths. She tried to
She totally have made that a thing, where if you get close to her, she'll actually take something out your pocket, and you'll notice like either some money missing or one of your weapons. Nice.
Ancient relaxation exercises. Much better.
Oh great. And I just managed to kill that guy. Perfect.
This life brought to you by Hyperion. Hyperion, you die when we...
I do actually like that one of the lines for the new you is "We're not the bad guys in this one," which is kind of funny because Hyperion don't appear at all, apart from in one of the DLCs. But the whole point is if Maliwan isn't the bad guys in this, but they're also not in any way important in this game either. Now, once we've collected the third Typhon, we'll be able to get the dead drop, which is just behind that gate. I'm solved.
All right, Ava. Where is it?
Not here or anywhere because I don't know what you're talking about, so I couldn't know where it is.
Uh-huh. The book, I can see it in your bag. Hand it over.
Fine. It's dumb anyway. Can't read any of that stuff.
Well, you will someday. Wait. The only time I'm not carrying this is when I'm asleep. Did you sneak into my room?
Oh, no. I found it in a bird's nest. Hey, who's Sneeria?
I have no idea. Where did you hear that?
You were saying it in your sleep.
Which you heard from the bird's nest.
Crap.
Better luck
Real
next
smooth,
life.
Ava. Real smooth.
That guy's got a synthedope harmonizing module. Sounds like someone won't have an excuse to miss karaoke night this time.
Does that mean you or everyone else who doesn't want to listen to you? Now, we're actually getting further down the green tree, so we're going to be doing more damage, as well as having a larger mag size, so this is actually going incredibly well. Increases our gun damage as the magazine empties, so obviously the less ammo in our mag, the more damage we'll start doing. Then we also have the iron bank, which increases our mag size, which obviously means the amount of damage we'll do will go up because we'll be able to fire more bullets. So it basically just makes this like a really effective weapon because it does a lot of damage anyway, but I can fire more bullets and they'll start to do more and more damage the more bullets I use up. So like I kill them in like 1 or 2 headshots. So and down we go. as you can see, Traunt's weak. He doesn't have that much more health than like one of the normal soldiers, honestly. It's not that hard to kill. There we go, a legendary at least.
Soul Hunter, you wasted Traunt? Good riddance.
Devoted. Traunt, I guess.
You got the iridium? Give it here.
Hold on, I'm searching through stuff. Yeah, okay, I don't really need any of that. The thing is, if you actually get downed, one of these guys will come and revive you, but they don't have an animation for it, so they just slide across the floor.
I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith does, but I found a technique in this book that might change that. Okay,
Well, she only discovered it by holding it, so...
It's working.
Is it weird that on the front of the door is a teeth, like Typhon? So, just saying.
Holy crap.
I feel like I could phase lock a planet right now.
Sadly, we'll never see you try.
I could get used to that kind of power.
I like how Ava says, teach me that right now, even though she knows full well that she can't, because you don't just teach someone to be a siren.
You survived the invasion. Guess all those hours staring at water taught you
There's no
something
place
after
in the
all.
galaxy with more sirens than Athenas.
I can handle myself. I learned to fight way before I met you.
Let's spar then, kid.
Oh, you know I would, but I've got a loot to sort through.
Nope. Go pack a bag. You get your wish. We're leaving with the Vault Hunter.
Wait, for real? I mean, yeah, cool. What if? Could be fun. I'll grab the stuff.
Vault Hunter, check this out.
The Iridians left messages like these all over the galaxy. I always figured there was a connection between sirens and vaults. I can't read it, but it must mean something.
No, too bad. Sadly, I'll never live to find out what it says. Because you will die. It's almost sad. She's such a cool character and then she just dies because of the incompetence of Ava. No, it's kind of annoying.
Here since before I was born. But as long as Malawan knows it's here, Athenas will never be safe.
It's funny how this is actually for Prometheus' vault,
I should
you
tell
know.
you this before I explain it to Lilith. The real reason I took Ava on as an apprentice, she's going to be a siren someday. And I want to make sure she's ready when that happens. See you up in the stars.
Yeah, because the day she becomes a siren is when you die. And you let her have your powers? I mean, are you stupid? I mean, the one person you should not give them to is Ava. Because you just know all she's going to do with them is just that phase locking stuff and throwing it around the place and acting like she's better than everyone. Because, trust me, she will. Anyway, I'm just going to go and get the Typhon Dead Drop and then we'll probably go and find Chupacabra, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, just jump over here and boom, here we are. Come on. And a bunch of rubbish. Nothing that's really worth it. Pick it all up though, might as well sell it later or something. The thing is I don't pick stuff up to sell very often, especially like green, grey and sometimes blue stuff, because they're just not worth a lot and they take up some space in your backpack. So I don't really see the point of them because they're not really worth anything, which is why I generally don't pick them up, but sometimes I just do, especially if like I'm out of money, but other than that there's no reason to. And I also have to get the Crimson Radio, so I'll do that as well. So don't worry, but I'm just going to farm Chupacabra a few times, see if we get anything good. So if I do get a legendary drop or anything, I'll let you know. Well, first try, got an Agatha, so that's okay, I guess. So I'm also going to go and get the Crimson Radio, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, just to let you know, if you didn't know, the Crimson Radio is just up here. You go past this speaker here, on these crates, up to this area here. Oops. Okay, that is actually annoying. Just let me get up there for God's sake. There we go. Right, then this crate up here, and it's just up there, so I just need to go around. Hang on. And across, and then up here, and Crimson Radio.
Get those COV nut jobs off the airwaves. Score 1 for the Raiders.
Okay, that's everything on Athenas covered. So I'm just gonna head up to Sanctuary so we can finish this mission. I know I said I was gonna farm Chupacabra, but I never actually expected to get the legendary on the first drop, so I got that legendary off him, so there was no point farming him per se. I was just trying to show off the Nagata anyway, so... Well, actually, there are several legendaries you can drop, I was just farming to get a legendary off him, which happened to be the Nagata, so I may go back and do it some other time, but nevertheless, I'm just gonna finish this mission for now. Yeah, okay.
Hello, semi-adult human. I am
Claptrap! Holy crap, I've heard so much about you!
You almost feel bad for Claptrap, considering he also talked to Eva for an extended period of time, but then how she talks about how cool he is and stuff like that. And then even says that he managed to conquer the stairs, it's almost as if she's doing it on purpose. But maybe she genuinely thinks he's cool, which is a terrible mistake on her part.
A new vault key fragment. Just holding this makes my skin tingle. That and I ate one of Marcus's scalded burritos.
In case you were wondering, this isn't a complete vault key. Why the Iridians split the keys into fragments is anyone's guess, but the vault key on Pandora required 3 pieces. Still, it's a start. You should return to Lilith. I'm sure she and Maya have a lot of catching up to do, or whatever it is people with social lives do. No, thank you. Give me a sterile room full of surgical equipment any day.
What do you mean, a siren apprentice?
I can't explain it right now, Lilith, but she's going to be a siren someday.
We'll talk about this later. What's up, killer? Maya says you kick some major ass. Takes an ass kicker to know an ass kicker. I believe it. Well, 1 fragment down, 2 more to go.
So what is this all about, Lilith? Why is Malawan on Athenas? Our key fragment has been a secret for generations. How did they find out about it now?
I'm not sure. Calypso seemed to know more about the vaults than any of us, even Tanis. They knew about the vault, and they told Malawan to invade Athenas. They say they're after something called the Great Vault. The vault on Promethea must be part of their plan. We have to get there first.
We will, Firehawk.
I'm not sure anyone calls me that anymore.
Lilith, long time. So, things.
Wow, nice mustache.
Listen, I'm gonna have to cash in on that Allies card. Katagawa's got an asteroid-mounted laser aimed at Athenas HQ, and he's threatening to slice me in half unless I surrender. I'm, freaking out here! Freaking out! And Zero reports the laser's being powered by a bulk key fragment, so,
All I needed to hear. We're on it.
now we're talking. Yay, allies! Reese, out.
Go down there and help Reese with his laser issue, Vault Hunter. I hope Reese knows what
We
he's
will
doing.
next episode.
Lilith says he's one of us, but can't trust a man with a mustache. That's just science.
Yeah, okay, lost. Right, Maya, well, let's catch up.
The tattoos. You wanna talk about it?
Honestly, no. Not much to say. Gotcha. Well, I should probably get settled in. It's good to be back on Sanctuary. A Sanctuary.
Huh, I know, right? Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you like this video, to press the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this. Turn notifications on so you don't miss when I upload a new video. All that stuff. And, go and just check out the other videos on my channel as well. So no doubt there'll be something that you like, hopefully. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Borderlands 3. See ya.